Oh, excellent work from Yeo.
Yeah, brilliant athleticism. Attacks there, and then she can see her opponent's in big trouble, and she's very quick on the next one and just keeps applying that pressure. So hard here for Wardani to be able to get back up in time.
HSBC BWF Denmark Open 2024. Fifth match of the day here, quarterfinals. Putri Kusuma Wardani of. It's the last semi-final place up. The pair are on the up and up, Chris, at the moment. From Denmark, here's the umpire. Japanese players along the way, but Yamaguchi is the huge scalp for Yeo Jia Min. Quite often the attention of counterpart in Look Yu, but she's been going out of business quite.
Wow,
that's a. It is good.
You're going to shock.
Yeah, this would be the biggest quarter-final of her career. Wardani. It's been the perfect start.
1-4.
Yeah, she's been in a 750. Also, the Malaysia Open. It's 1,000. She lost in the quarters.
Seeing already the attacking prowess. It's definitely the style of the Indonesian.
Miyazaki, who she beat this time. She was so close in the last game against Aya Ohori.
There'll also be a lot of nerves in there. This is such a big match for her.
Free.
Oh, again.
Yeah, and she's definitely kind of continuing this run of confidence, you know, after the Olympics, where she is, you know, as you highlight, she's been so good, but she just didn't have that consistency, and she's maybe just starting to.
Wardani comes into this tournament with a better record overall this year. 20 wins out of 34, 17 out of 32 for Yeo Jia Min. Yeo Jia Min to beat Akane Yamaguchi. 5 years of waiting that have really boosted her confidence. She's just continued after that. Yeah, it is out. This has been better. Oh. It was a nice pad. It's starting to evaporate.
Wow,
that's a great.
She has also that she's now settled in the match. Some of the rallies before, she just looked a bit hesitant, and I think she's showing why she, at 26 for long, I'm sure she's going to be higher pretty soon.
5 points in a row here. At the interval of the first game, it's 3 points. Could have been a lot more when she was.
Tungguin. Ya. lewatin mau tembak keluar.
Yeo Jia Min.
Yeah, and it's the the simplest, most obvious tactic for anyone to do with the court so big. Make your opponent twist, turn, and move.
Oh. She was 3-10 down. Wardani thing up on the Singaporean here.
Gonna feel like, not the world's against, that's an exaggeration, but you're gonna feel like a lot more pressure and stress start to slip away. In theory, definitely, yeah. If it does start to slip away, the second game's gonna be even tougher. Lots creative.
She's as close as she has been so far. Start. Jets.
15,
Wardani.
13.
It's interesting when you look at players and you're just communicating with the coach. He's looking at the coach after every single rally, and there's obviously a lot of trust in that relationship. And I think some other players may...
They don't need that, right?
Yeah, and I think it's, focus on yourself. Less interaction, or you need it in a direct way or a calm way, or...
Guess the...
Manage to find an amicable solution so that we can see the very best of An Se-young moving forward.
And a bit more of a comfortable 4-point lead now. Just giving herself some breathing space. No.
14.
It's the net that set it up.
17.
Brilliant net shot. Slightly short-lived, but that's an incredible overhead. King prowess of the Indonesian female lady singles players is something they're heavily working on because they're so good.
Thought that was in initially, but we'll see.
Cool. They can't see it. It's exactly the right thing when a player's kind of obstruct.
Where she was earlier, Yeo.
Just down, struck it slightly at the top of her racket. That's a really good point.
19.
Wouldn't say she's quite got the extreme creativity that her teammate, only 22 years of age, definitely one to look out for in the future.
That looks out. coped pretty well on this closer end, Wardani.
T1, 20.
Just overdoes it. Almost.
Took a lot of hard work in the end to get there. But she does indeed take that first game. Very encouraging moments for Wardani. 22-20 to Yeo Jia. And then she saved 4 game points. So she really put some real pressure on her opponent.
No.
She lost that opportunity to snatch the first, but you could say, yeah, she did incredibly well to come back, because you're right, she was down pretty much the whole game. She didn't lead at any point, but she got herself back to 20-all, which was quite incredible.
Yeah, this will really propel both of them, but particularly Wardani. Oh, she's... Yeo Jia Min, who led throughout, except for that one moment where they tied.
See, the one that really stands out is the final of the Hong Kong Open. That's incredible. Whole of the ladies singles in Indonesia have kind of an area where they maybe struggled as of recent in that pack. Wardani's now the second ranked. Dewey at 44, you know, you got 4 good ladies, young singles players coming through for Indonesia.
He has what appears to be the less preferred end on court 1. Most players have preferred to be at the far end where Wardani is right now. Scores would suggest that that remains the case. She took that left. Oh, excellent.
Attacks there, and then she can see her opponent's in big trouble, and she's very quick on the next one and just... And to lift that side, we know that because of the drift, and this is why she's going to have to be just a little bit more attacking, try and keep the shuttle going.
She's come back nicely here.
Hello, she is as well.
Oh, how about that? Oh, really has been. Some of the stuff she was playing the other day against Yamaguchi as well, and we were commentating on it. That's a confidence that she's playing overall.
Couple of mistakes where she's just struggled to control the drift. Brilliant.
So Wardani leads here, the interval of the second game by 3.
Kebagusan dia ada di mana? Oke, sini, di sini kok dia bacok ke sini. Kamu kan suka dorong ke sana. Nama dia loncatin nih. Sekali lagi cek, taruh aja.
Just to play through a little harder on some of the shots. Don't be playing conservatively, especially on that end.
It's not in reality, as in It's the same size court both sides, but because of the drift, it does almost enable Wardani to have a bigger court on her opponent's side.
No doubt both these players were on fixture and thought it's a great opportunity for them. Well, tomorrow, China, she plays world number 2 and the top seed here, An Se-young. Oh.
I think one of the biggest concerns for Yeo Jia Min is that at the end of the game, if it does go to 3 games.
Nine, 15.
Now she needs a Wardani type of run.
Service over.
Final game.
Had a better time on this nearer end than Yeo Jia Min has had as of now.
Eleven, 19. Service over.
Well, comfortably, 21-11.
11.
And remember the
Jangan diadu, jangan. Dia nanti mancing masuk lewat. Ya, panjang lebar 6-7 meter yang pakai. Tapi mainnya di tap.
Wardani has had 11 quarterfinals, has had 27 and won just 8.
Yeo Jia Min's coach, the only thing I could kind of catch was just
Before they swap around, we saw that happen earlier when Tunjung played Sindhu.
1,
Fantastic start that Tunjung had, really just saw her through that last game.
see the drift go cross. Where Yeo Jia Min is. That's why she's just frustrated at herself. I think it's the right shot. I think it's
Jia Min will be looking at about 4 or 5 points minimum, really. opponent. Took the foot off the pedal just for a brief moment, and Wardani really did quite well to catch up.
You can see the simple tactics that Yeo's using. Pull her in, stretch her, put her in a difficult position.
Wardani frustrated. This is looking to get her focus back here. That's an excellent...
4-9.
Hoping to get to 11 here and have a 7-point lead at the interval.
So Wardani was pretty much on the back foot the whole rally there. That's incredible though with that. How many more can Wardani pull back before they do change ends?
You can hope for now is a 6-point lead, Yeo Jia Min. Wardani, every point now a bonus. Gone at the halfway point of this third game to have a lead of 6 before she swaps over. Wardani was very good in that far end.
Ya, cuma jangan terima terus. Ya, rally-nya rally kontrol.
6 points in theory should be quite a comfortable lead, Chris, but you just never know.
Be interesting to see how this lead, can she keep it? Can she just go point for point, or using the drift to her advantage? And I do think we're going to...
It's moved up to 8. And that is starting to look quite imposing. This is quite similar with Tunjung against Sindhu earlier.
Keeping it, she was just getting it back, and then the next shot just too good. Yeah, she's pulling this right back. That's what we did expect. It's hard though because Wardani's...
It was 11-5, remember?
Was even 13-5 as well.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Number 2.
well.
Everything she's looking at her coach. She's not too sure what to do. And this comeback, this 6-point run.
Forward, court number 2, men's singles. From China, Wei Yang.
She's got to play it, well, she doesn't have to, but she's trying to play it to the net to keep the net so that her opponent lifts. But the problem is, she's playing it to the net. Wardani.
Just the 1 point in this now.
Antara, court 2. Berlangsung from Indonesia.
Unbelievable run of 7 points that Wardani's just been on.
Yeah, she needed that. It might just help disrupt that momentum a little. Back to a 2-point lead. Remember, it's been 7-1 in favor of Wardani.
Not quite as free-flowing as she was.
And the major member will be signing autographs in the family fashion.
Thing is, the momentum totally shifted. It's all with Indonesia right now. And this
Reactions there in this game.
I would say a category that Indonesia has struggled with over the last 5-6 years would be the lady singles as well.
That's going to go long. Wardani was down. Now 16-14 up. Yep.
14.
She just won one. Marching towards the finish line at the moment, Wardani, unless Yeo Jia Min can break.
Down, you don't know what to do. Such a young player, 22, but how professional she's been since the change of ends. How composed.
20, no margin for error then. Better. 3 in a... This is swung back and forth. Could there still be some hope for the Singaporean? She just grabbed some of that momentum back. This is incredible.
The momentum of the game and
4 in a row.
Brilliant.
Oh, just wrong footed. Did.
20, match point, 18.
It's a match point. Has she got locked delight because she was in real trouble at 5:30.